Okay, I've had a lot of private lessons for backflips recently, and I want to kind of share with you some of the things you've been doing here in case perhaps you've been having the same issues, all right? And this usually has to do with developing speed. So let's say you can do your backflip, but it's very slow. You're landing like this a lot, okay? It feels like you're jumping really high, but you're not getting the rotational power you need. So there's a couple of things that happen with this, and this actually something you have to really consider also if you're a little bit taller, because I have seen tall people, like taller than 6 feet or more, be able to do really powerful backflips, okay? It doesn't mean you can't. It's just because your limbs are longer, it takes longer for them to move through one point to the other, okay? So you have to train the speed of certain actions if you want to speed up those areas within the whole skill. So here's number one. This one looks really funny, by the way. There's one thing you can do really well. Make your whole body rigid and tight, so squeeze your butt, your abs, everything tight, looking forward, and your arms are going to be by your sides right here. And what you're going to do from the down position is lift them all the way up to the top and then all the way back down as fast as you possibly can. You're going to do this for time too, so put a little interval timer on and have it count down for about 3 seconds, and then it'll start and it'll go for about 5 seconds, okay, 5 to 10 seconds. And your goal is to do as many of these arm swings as you possibly can within that amount of time without breaking form. No bent elbows, okay, no wiggly body or anything like that, okay? So example, and again this looks really funny, but here's an example, right? I'm going to go here, and as tight as fast as I can, I'm going to go up, 2, okay? And that was, I think, 4 or 5. But it is tiring, okay? It is tiring and it is difficult because if you don't keep everything else rigid, you can't swing this very well. So if you're someone that's a little bit more goopy in your core, okay, it's harder to time movements like this because the faster you move something through space like this, it has to have a rigid structure for it to be able to swing harder from that position. So that's one, okay? Here's another one for you. It's, if I don't have, I'll put a link to this actually, one of my other videos. It's a barbell Olympic deadlift. I actually just found this thing right here. It's in the corner of my eye. So if you have a barbell, okay, rest it on your, right above like the end of the quad right here. Okay, double overhand grip. From this position, squeeze your glutes. Okay, keep everything rigid. And by the way, only do this if you've done a significant amount of deadlift work. If you've never done deadlift work before, you have to be careful with this one, okay? So just keep that in mind, you've been warned. So I consider this to be kind of an Olympic clean from half position. So from here, double overhand grip, and I'm gonna stand up as quick as possible, squeezing my glutes, quads, calves, and shoulders shrugging up, right? So I'm gonna go here, up, here, up, here, up. And all that's gonna do is get me my extension position that's stronger for when I do my backflip. So when I jump up, I'm extending everything out a lot better. And you don't have to do a ton of weight with this. Again, if you've done deadlifts before, this is a good one for you. If not, I don't recommend this for you, okay? But two cookies, I mean one cookie on each side, 45, 45, okay, and the barbell itself, or just the barbell itself. You can do as much weight as you want, but the goal is to keep speed. So there's that one. Another great one, this is a really nice alternative to doing the barbell one if you have a TheraBand, okay, and this also is a great way to combine the straight arm swing with reaction time of the legs. So you're going to get a nice hold here, and the goal is to get from this bent position, swinging all the way up to the top to here, up to the toes, lifting up like that, as fast as you can. Do maybe 5 as fast as possible. So from here, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And again, that's going to get you used to that timing up to the top and down for those backflips, okay, for the arm swing. Another one you want to work on, you want to make sure that something's heavy enough to hold your yourself down. This might not be heavy enough for me, we'll see. But you put your hands under it, like this, and then get your arms as straight as you can get them. That way you can't cheat this. From here, you're going to pull your knees up to your shoulders, and your feet should be toward the ceiling or almost to the box. Okay, so from here, roll up and down, up and down, up and down. And feel, the goal here is to feel the feet lifting first. Feet lifting first, not your knees, your feet. And then feeling the hips tuck and pull up over the shoulders, okay? One more for you, you great people. I give to you the drop jump, the original plyometric, okay? Step on the edge of the box, like so. Step off. We're going to drop down to the floor, and then we're going to jump back up into the air as fast as possible. But you have to do the same form as you do with your arms for your back flip jump, okay? Back tuck jump, whatever you want to call it. So I'm here, my arms are going to come back, and I jump back up as fast as I possibly can, okay? You would do that in a 5x5 set about, or maybe 3 of them, take a rest, 3 of them take a rest. 1 to 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, based on how fatigued you get. You can do that one pretty often too, just don't overdo it. Don't go do 20 of these in a row or anything like that. Treat it like it is weightlifting, okay? So anyway, yeah, those are all some great things you can do, and they'll help build reaction time and speed for being able to do these things a lot quicker. Let's see how mine looks right now. I've done one backflip today on a trampoline, okay? So I just did all those things. Let's see where mine looks at today. Here. Okay, I stomped down pretty hard, but it was pretty powerful, pretty strong, and I flipped pretty quick, okay? So just to show you, progressions always work prior to doing something else. If you want to schedule a private lesson with me, feel free to do so. Information's below. I'd love to help you out on your journey. Have a nice day.